Hey, this is Rob from JTRpodcast.com, and this is Woohoo! It's a game that's got a bit of an unusual theme, a bit of a dodgy story behind it, I think, because in this game you are all gnomes, and your gnomes are these massive little chunky characters here that stand at the bottom of the slide to start the game. And basically, it's night time, all the children have gone to bed, they've all left the playground, and the gnomes are now going to have a competition to move up the slide down into the sand pit, and whoever slides down to the sand pit gets to keep one of the toys left behind. So you're basically a gnome stealing left behind toys. That's the theme of this game. So there's two ways to play this game. There's the basic version, there's the advanced version, and the basic version is sort of aimed at 3+, and the advanced version is aimed at 5+, so you're not really looking at too much complication between the two, but I'll start with the basic rules and then I'll go through the advanced rules. So the basic rules uses this dice to move. This is a 6-sided dice with 1, 2 and 3 printed twice on it, and whatever you roll you move up that many spaces on the stairs, and if you would land on somebody you skip them over. So if I roll a 3 now, I go 1, 2, 3, and whenever you get to the top you get to slide down the slide, you get to pick a toy, any toy you want, and then you go back down to the bottom. When all the toys in the sandpit have gone, whoever has the most is the winner. For the advanced rules, there are a few things that change. Firstly, you use a different dice. You use this one. It's got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and swap places. And basically, you move that many spaces up the ladder. If you roll a 0, obviously you don't move. But when you move, so maybe you roll 3 there, maybe yellow rolls a 2. If blue rolls a 3, 1, 2, 3, you knock people down the ladder, so you're not red down, and that would change. So then you knock yellow back down 1 as well, and you're trying to get yourself up the ladder. If you roll a swap, all you simply have to do is choose somebody and you swap place. Oops! And you swap places. That's how heavy they are. That made quite a noise there. So that's how you do that. And basically, there's a different endgame condition. When all the toys have gone from the sandpit, whoever's got the most is the winner. But if you happen to get 5 of the same colour, so maybe you go for all these 5 green ones here, you will win automatically. So you need to look to see what colour toys people are taking and make sure they don't get all 5. And that is Woohoo! Let's go to the positives and the negatives. So the first positive, as always with Brain Games, is the component quality and artwork. These are nice, big, chunky. You're not going to go wrong with these. The images on the toys are very cute. That's a cute looking frog. Look how cute that guy is. Look at him. He's lovely. Oh, look. They're great. They're all awesome. You want to try and collect all, well, most of them anyway. I mean, who wants a bucket? But yep, they're all great. The art on the elephant itself is quite sturdy. You do have to put it together every time. Obviously, you have to dismantle it to put it back in the box. But it's not too difficult. It's just a case of getting all these slats in and making sure that it's in, and it's not going anywhere. And the second positive is part of the gameplay. Now, obviously, the game is very basic, but this kind of scramble up this ladder in the advanced mode when you roll in and you know, you think you're near the top and then somebody swaps places with you and sends you back down to the bottom, and then maybe you move up, but then you bump everyone else down, and then they move up and then they bump everyone else down, and this sort of scramble is a lot of fun. This bit, I love this bit. It's frustrating when you roll a 2 and you knock everyone down and you go, yes, and then somebody rolls a swap places and you were first and now you're last, and I do really enjoy all this and it's a lot of fun. It's just, unfortunately, because it is a kids game, it's not really that appealing to me. There's this end bit, this coming to the sandpit, landing, picking a token and trying to score 5 of the same colour or trying to get more than everyone else. It's not that appealing. In the advanced rules as well, one thing I did forget is when you land in the sandpit, you roll a dice and you pick that many tokens. So you could get 3, you could get 1. It's a bit more random. But I think as a kids game, I think it'd be really good if you could play the advanced game with your kids. I would have a lot of fun with this part. And I would also enjoy playing the game as a whole. I played it with my nephew. I should know how old he is. He's 11 or 12, and he didn't really enjoy it either, unfortunately. But this isn't one that I would play with adults, and that's where I have to do these reviews from. These are the sort of people I play with are Euro gamers. I've mentioned before, we've played Ice Cool from Brain Games. That's a kids game with like that. Refruit, King Frog. Going back a couple of years, Om Nom Nom, which is one of my favourite games from Brain Games as well. So if you've got kids and you think they'll like this game, then I would recommend it, because I personally would enjoy this part of the experience and just trying to scramble your way up the ladder and fight to get to the top and claw each other back and stuff. That's a lot of fun. So that's Woohoo! Remember to like this video if you found it useful, share it to let other people know about it, and subscribe to the channel for more board game related content. You can find me on Twitter at JTR Podcast and find the blog and podcast at jtrpodcast.com. I've been Rob, aka Just the Rogue, and I'll see you soon.